Right, what's up YouTube? So today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 7 and how this device performs in 2025. So let's get into it. So the iPhone 7 was released in 2016, so it's about 9 years old. The latest software that you can run on the iPhone 7 is iOS 15.8.4, which is quite outdated. We have a 4.7-inch display, it's pretty small. We have a 12 megapixel camera, 2 gigabytes of RAM, the Apple A10 Fusion chip, and a 1960 milliamp battery. So this phone is quite similar to the phone before it, the iPhone 6s, but there's a few different changes. That being a faster processor, a better chipset in here, and the removal of the headphone jack. The iPhone 7 was the first iPhone to remove the headphone jack. Not to mention, you also have water resistance in the iPhone 7. So there will be software limitations. There will be a lot of apps that you won't be able to download and use with the iPhone 7. However, if you have them in your purchase history, you can download the older versions and possibly still use them. One of those apps being YouTube. So um, you can still use YouTube on the iPhone 7, and it's actually very smooth and usable. Um, I think that it performs excellent. So, with that being said, YouTube is perfect. This device has held up somewhat well over the years. Oh, wait, let's talk about the camera. So, we have HD at 60 FPS, which is quite well. Let's see if we can change that. Well, you have to do that in settings. But you can also do 4K at 30 FPS. I think that HD at 60 FPS is a lot smoother. The camera is good. It's still for a 9-year-old phone. This device takes pretty good photos and videos. Um, for the most part, oh yeah, let's talk about the price tag of the iPhone 7. So you can see you can get it on Walmart for 65 bucks or eBay $25. Um, the device is very cheap, and for what it offers still in 2025, I think that this makes a really good backup device or a starter phone for someone. Um, it's very cheap. I think this comes in 32, 64, 128, and 256 gigabytes. But the device, you had a good camera, um, a nice sized phone, fits nice in your hand. What else? You can practically use a lot of apps on this device. iOS 15, you can still download quite a few apps out there and use them, such as social media apps, video streaming apps. A few games, don't get your hopes up. You probably won't be able to run Fortnite on this, but you could probably play Call of Duty Mobile on here. Um, you also have the water resistance. You have the lightning port at the bottom. And overall, this phone is good for practically just calling, texting, light web use, video streaming, um, taking photos and videos. It works pretty good. Um, for those who don't really care about software and hardware limitations, I think that this device will meet your everyday basic needs. This will be a good device if you need a backup device or you lost or broke your other main phone. This phone is good for a kid. This phone is good for um, your grandparents, possibly, if they just need to stay in touch. Calling and texting, excellent device. Um, Another thing I like to note is how beautiful this phone is. It has a really nice aluminum body, and with all the newer phones with the glass bodies, I think it doesn't really compare to the aluminum body of the iPhone 7 and the 6. If you think that they should bring back aluminum bodies, let me know in the comments. I think they should. It's awesome. But man, you got AirDrop, you got Bluetooth, decent camera, somewhat decent software. If you want to call iOS 15 decent, go ahead. But yeah, this is one of my favorite phones. I started content creation with the iPhone 7 Plus, which is a little better than this one, but they're practically the same device. With that being said, let me know what you guys think about the iPhone 7 in 2025. Whether or not you like it or dislike it, whether or not you think it's usable, and if you would recommend it to anyone. So with that being said, I'm going to end the video. I just want to thank each and every one of you for watching my videos, supporting them. I really love talking about these older iPhones and how they hold up in 2025. I am a big Apple phone enthusiast. I think they're awesome. Um, they're just really nice and easy devices to use, and the camera quality is pretty good. I think they're nice and durable. They hold up quite well. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.